but he has so absurd stat gain. He is the highest damage per level in the game.
And Hellscream. Okay. There's himself away. Vazia gonna get chased down. There's another spin there, but Keen considering the dive even deeper, looking for Lol with another Whirling Death ready and a fair amount of trees around him. Lol cuts one of them. He's gonna continue this and try and take him down. Second kill of the game coming up here for Nemiga. He's got him. Collapse. Always off to the side. Blood grenade thrown out onto Sobad, who gets dived upon by the Phoenix. Finish off the techies. Violet might be able to grab himself one or maybe even two kills. Phoenix, pops the stick. Getting a bit of distance here and will try to cross the bridge. Resonant Pulse, and it's not enough to kill him.
Meanwhile, a pretty big play on mid lane as well. We saw Laurel bully out the Timbersaw of Malrine there from the lane. Missing experience under tower as well as he had to keep base bottom. Violent gets the connection.
Great point. I would love to see him go for that. So, no Battle Fury Void Spirit then, hey?
I don't think so. Not when you have Magnus.
Stage, bottom and mid looking pretty sad for Spirit.
Yeah, and
they dive in again. Lol, Chakram, blast off, sticky bomb to slow him down, and another timber chain forward will get Malrine on top of his target, finally killing him off to Angie. Get the attack speed going to look for Collapse, pops the stick, and a bit more heal there as a blast off from Sobad. Aims for Mira, but Violent. He's targeting the Spirit Breaker, charged upon, and dies to the bashes. Collapse heads into mid. Malrine feels like he wants to be roaming around, causing a bit of havoc. Already starting to build up into his Aghanim Scepter. Techies charged under his tower. Sunray, another strike, makes short work of him. But Malrine's here. Good dive away by the Phoenix to get away from the Whirling Death. And Collapse looks like he's okay too. But a bit closer to his targets. Is this something though that... Oh god, Collapse. Start things off with the blast off into charge interaction. Stops him in his tracks. Nether Strike there and onto this Timbersaw. He's tanky, but against this Sunray Supernova and the damage from Team Spirit doesn't last long. Techies planting some mines on his way out. And Team Spirit bringing 4 heroes down here just to clap down on Nemiga in this bottom lane.
I also had Timbersaw with Shield Rune and he just disappeared still. I was confused when I saw his Shield Rune come up, like, wait, he doesn't have Aghanim yet, does he? Yeah, but...
yes, same. They found another one, by the way. Miposhka was still lurking around in the shadows, sees Hellscream.
A lot of respect being given to Yaturo's Juggernaut, I guess.
And there's Malrine. Moving on to Collapse. Team Spirit reacting, though, with his Boots of Travel of Lol. Getting towards him. Lasso's going to come. The TP doesn't successfully complete. He runs to the tree to TP.
He reads the map like no other player, for sure.
It is so good. Collapse and Lol. They're in onto Sobad. A quick little snipe on the techies. No real response from Nemiga here, but they bring Magnus in behind Violent's Void Spirit and power him up. And wanting to make the jump onto Collapse, gets the charge out. The RP will connect, but the Global Silence, a bit of coverage. The trouble being that Nemiga
turns back around, gets the item at the end. Top Violent finds Mira.
Oh yeah, so he does. Quick dive away. Back towards Lol. The Supernova's down with a lasso over the top. So bad with a good blast off, but Violent into the Dissimulate, getting a bit of time to disengage, but dies to the damage over time. Anyway, and Vazia inside his Firefly. Gotta be wary with your positioning here because there's a charge coming. And Batrider can still offer a lot of damage with just sticky stacks and napalm strikes. A charge, yes, on Vazia, still going. Collapse, Shadow Bladed up. Decides to change course.
Looking for techies.
So bad.
Finds him.
Hello. Another strike. And a few swipes of the mace. Vazia, Harpoon and Skewer not going to work out as intended. Shockwave onto Lol. Needs a couple of taps and the Echo Saber will oblige him with the kill.
Lab's still on the hunt though. Has to charge soon.
Did he keep the vision? On his feet.
He's fast farming. And right now going together with his team a little bit as well in a wraparound move. Courier's in danger.
Middle tower is under attack.
I think Radiant saw Yatoro moving here. A Radiant high ground ward. Spotted the Jog at least, but so bad. Still going to get caught out along with the Courier as the charge and the lasso both.
Yes. Almost have Manta Style complete on Void Spirit as well.
Right side. Maybe they were considering going to the enemy Tormentor. I'll decide, yeah. Tier 1 has to be claimed first as Collapse charges into the middle of them. Bulldoze out, so the telekinesis doesn't last long. Chakram gonna get stopped by the Global Silence. Nemiga gonna jump back to Mira, force the supernova. Awkward fight, the focus in, but Collapse bashes them back. The egg's still scrambled though, as they focus it down, and Lol has to BKB up. Aghanim Scepter for Timap. They're probably looking for Yatoro, but he's over here on the right side farming Ancients next to his Silencer.
Yeah, he's about to take his Tormentor soon as well. Has that healing ward, probably. But also needs to shove the lanes. All the lanes are really far back right now.
Lol. He's the one they find.
When you have magic immunity or debuff immunity, you walk through it, it's pointing at you as though it's pulling you.
It does absolutely nothing.
This butterfly's up. Jug is strong.
Oh, well done by Jug. Tanks the Ether Remnant so Collapse can continue charging. They're in on top of this Magnus, Lasso, and Global as the Omni Slash bounces onto the Timbersaw. Vazia still has the ability here to turn an RP, but he skewers away to safety as the shield from the Timbersaw allows him to move forward aggressively. Very tanky Ags Timber, and the Aegis pop from Violent gives him the second life. But it doesn't look like Nemiga want to turn around and fight. They want to bail. Malrine is dead. Vazia couldn't really rejoin until now with a skewer, but the RP stopped by the bash. Turnaround play from Team Spirit, but Yatoro stuck on the high ground. He's on the cliff. They want to RP him down, but they don't catch him. Collapse gets caught up in it, got the bulldoze off, so status resistance protects him. And now Lol getting blown up by mines. Violent jumps across, assimilates into Collapse, and Team Spirit scratching their heads, wondering what the hell is going on in this fight. People stuck high ground, people being RP'd around. Yatoro with no Omni Slash wanted to rejoin again. Has Blade Fury, gets away from the...
Though. I mean, how much impact is this Spirit Breaker having? We talked about Juggernaut and how farmed he is, but that fight was won on the back of Spirit Breaker.
He's going again. Oh, thinking about it.
He wants to fight, and he's doing his Collapse Classic, of course, as well. The double speed, the face boots, and the boots of bearing.
Yeah, we need the blue hedgehog skin for Spirit Breaker here. Yatoro and Lol onto Vazia, stops the charge. Another strike thought about by Collapse, but he's waiting for his moment to strike. Mid-skewer catches Vazia Global over the top as well, allowing Yatoro to open up and kill the Magnus off. Get grabbed up by Hellscream.
He has that night vision on Spirit Breaker, so he can see Rubik before he sees him.
So he can. I like that. Well, Roshan, 45 seconds till fast spawn. Probably going to be a nighttime Roche. Oh, lol. He finds the lasso on the Void Spirit, and the Omni Slash in onto him and Malrine. That's serious trouble for Nemiga. Gets off the shield in time, though, and dissimulate away from the Void Spirit, but Malrine, the magic damage, taking him over with a Spirit Vessel, tries to chain TP. He's out of there. No, he's not. He's stunned up and caught.
That was so beautiful initiation right there, and all of it again because the Spirit Breaker going in with his night vision, providing vision for them. Laurel gets in there, gets a good grab, pulls them back, and again Collapse charging through. Just
right, yeah, that would have been a clever way to do it, but
let's see the positioning here from Nemiga. High ground vision for Team Spirit on their own cliff,
and smoked up as well. Malrine. Oh, he shows. Lasso, Nether Strike, Nullify. Malrine obliterated by Spirit. The first point of contact as Vazia skewers across with the Harpoon, and the RP whiffs completely. Well, Vazia, not the connection he wanted, gets Omni Slashed by the Jug, and now Team Spirit just running roughshod over Nemiga. One by one, they'll die. At least they get the kill on Collapse. And Violent still thinking about fighting here with a buyback out of Malrine. They want to make the most of this. They're on top of Yatoro, but he's got the Global to protect him, and a Sunray healing him back up, stands his ground and kills off Violent. Can't be touched. The Juggernaut's protected by everybody here. Hellscream has a charge into Lol to stop the follower through, but Hellscream's put himself in a dangerous spot now, and a jump in from Lol. Flame Break, not going to connect at the right time into that Timber Chain. Chakram's out, but Malrine's dieback. Looks like he tries to go in deep to find some kills, but dies in the end regardless of it all.
He wants Rubik.
He's going to find him. Lasso him back. And 5 kills for Team Spirit.
It looks like they're running out of gas in these fights. Even with buybacks, they can't stand against all that Team Spirit does with Nullfire. It doesn't do anything at all. Fully dispelled, fully gone. I think it just puts you on such a horrible timing. You have to win really early.
Yeah, he's like, okay, you're going to buy Ghost Scepters and Yules and Timbersaw Aghanim Scepter. I'd buy Nullifier anyway. It's part of my build.
Ooh, Violent.
Oh, gets the Dissimulate off, but the chase is on. The Scythe of Vice from the Phoenix. It's there with a nice jump in from the Swift Slash of Yatoro. You can't poke him. You can't kill Healing Ward. Yatoro just does what he wants. Full set.
No response right now. Swapping in the Hyperstone even.
Their last fight. They've got buyback on Rubik and Techies. Nobody else has the money or the cooldown for it. And the Scythe of Vice to catch the Magnus as he blinks in to try and initiate. And Lala's in the back on the Timbersaw. Vazia, still alive, kills off Yatoro with a massive amount of burst damage, blowing up the Jug. Second life, second round, comes back in, taunt him up. Yatoro, pretty low, but has the global as coverage. Nice umbrella of safety there, but Team Spirit a little scared as Malrine. He's going to charge in with his Timber Chain, trying to continue this fight, kick Team Spirit off your doorstep.
They have Healing Ward again. The Course are going to get their HP back. Batrider keeping the sticky napalm going here, but as they all get back up to full HP, we should see Collapse going in soon again.
They still have their RP. How did Jug die so quickly? It's just snapped in half by Nemiga. Mines. Yeah, oh god, they've got to catch on Violent.
Yeah, they brought him back with a skewer into 5 mines planted by so bad. So that's something he can only really do once. He has 3 mines now, but he's out of cooldown. RP.
Hey, Vazia. RP. 2 of them caught up in it. Lol and Yatoro, but the skewer play doesn't work out. Malrine moves in. Blast off forward from so bad, but the Swift Slash, Omni Slash, kills them off. And Nemiga on their last legs. Malrine gonna get focused down, and GG is out. Game 2 goes the way of Spirit, yet again going the distance.
Team Spirit are having a bit of a trend here in the Eastern European Div 1 DPC. Game 1, they always drop it and they look kind of weak, and then Game 2, they look stronger. Game 3, are we gonna see the classic here?